Architectural Builder's Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
Okay. I got in quite a pickle situation where the door guys installed the door and got the exit device push bar. It's like, I think it's 1686 EL. At least that's what the piece of paper said. You know, the manual that come with the door. I do see I'm not sure, like, because I didn't see a difference between solenoid and motorized. I do see like a bolt, a rod inside of it. I'm not sure if the motorized push bars got the kind of like a bolt rod, you know, like with the thread, and how the solenoid looks, you know, model. So I'm not sure if it's I got MEL or EL. That's the first question.
Stop. Before you ask me many questions all at once, it'll be obvious. There's either a tiny motor in there or there's a cylindrical device that has a rod sticking out of the end, and that's a solenoid.
So both of the kind of, because I didn't see the option, you know, didn't see both options, right? And I took a look once at this. I took the cover apart. I applied voltage. You know, there's a PCB board inside, like, but nothing happens. Okay, so either the voltage was not enough, and this is where my question: what kind of voltage does it accept? Does it accept any other power supply but the original? You know, like a PS1, whatever the advertised by Kawneer, or can I apply any, like, Ultronics 24 volts DC power supply? How many amps? 10, 16, 5, I'm just not sure, you know, like, or I have to go with the original from Kawneer. Would you be able to elaborate that?
Which device do you have, motor or solenoid?
Like I said, I don't know.
Okay,
it says
so
on
you have to
the
answer
manual.
that first. If it's motorized, you cannot use any power supply. If it's
only MP1, right? And if it's solenoid?
You should be able to use any ones as long as it has the inrush capability. You probably need something like a Von Duprin PS873 or something along those lines.
And it has to be like 16 amps, you're saying, or it could be less than that?
It could be less. I would just have to look at, once I know if it's a solenoid or a motor, I can then determine the proper power supply, and then from there we can get the characteristics of the power supply. If it's solenoid, you can use somebody else's that provides you the profile that you need.
But
if
it's motorized, it has to be MP1, right?
I don't recall the part number, but if it's motorized,
yeah, I think it's I think MP1. Yeah, I saw a video of yours a couple minutes ago. Yeah. Too bad. I saw this device once. Am I gonna be able to ask the guys to pop the cover and take a picture of it so I could have it? But I don't know, how can I transfer this picture to you? Do you have any emails? Maybe if I'll get that picture, you're going to guide me, in the right direction. You're going to tell me, yes, this is a solenoid. You can go with anything. Or no, you buy this MP1 from us and that's it. I'm going to send customer, the owner, to buy that power supply, because whoever installed the door has to provide that. I really don't know, because I know it's a lot of money.
How old is the mechanic device?
It was just installed.
All right, it is not a solenoid.
Definitely not the solenoid, right?
It would be a solenoid if the hardware that someone supplied was years old.
But I do have a manual, and I have a picture of manual where it says 1686 EL, which is weird, right?
No, it's not. What's weird about an EL? If it's EL, that means solenoid. MEL is obvious. But they haven't made ELs for years, so it's either old stock or...
Old stock, like, what is it, 2018, 2019, 2020, right?
Something like that, in that range. I don't know when exactly, but it's probably been 3, 4, or 5 years, something in that range.
Yeah, because I do have, like, I took a picture of that manual, and it's says 1686 EL. It does says 24 volts DC. It doesn't say amperage. It does says that you could go PS1, PS4, PS5. You know, like it's kind of like a manual. So that's why like it's throw me off. Like I'm understanding that they do not do solenoid, but I got EL. Just weird, you know. Like and like I said, because I never saw a difference between solenoid and motorized. That's why I'm confused.
I'm confused as well. Why is an EL weird? What's weird about that?
No, because it has to be MEL if it's motorized.
No,
is it correct?
It doesn't have to be MEL. It doesn't have
it doesn't. It doesn't have to be, huh?
If you have a solenoid, it's old stock. That's what it is. Because I haven't made them for a few years.
So the best case scenario is just pop off the cap, take a picture, and somehow get transferred to you so you could identify, right? Because you know the difference, right?
Well, so you identify yourself as low voltage. So if you can't figure out the difference between a solenoid and a motor.
No, I mean if it's cylindrical, it's a solenoid, obviously. But I just didn't see the motorized, ones. Is it like black square? Kind of like motor built in inside, and there's no cylinder part, right?
Yeah. So the power supply that you're trying to feed it, have you put your multimeter on that to make sure it's giving you the proper voltage? Yeah,
the thing is, like I said, I'm not sure what the amperage it's needed. I mean, I know I installed other doors, solenoid ones, and they didn't work with 10 amps. They worked with the 16 amps. At this particular one, I didn't have a 16 amps on me, the power supply, and I applied like 5 amps and it didn't work,
So somebody provided the EL device.
Yeah.
And who provided the power supply?
No, nobody. They didn't provide it.
So they only sent an exit device with no power supply, no transfer,
no. And I'm doing low voltage, meaning like I'm installing the access control, the intercom with a dry contact, blah blah blah. And the door came. I took a look. I have something in my car. Applied, saw the light, but it didn't turn the rod. That's it.
Well,
that's where I stopped.
So the bottom line is, if you have a solenoid, you have to have a PS1. You can try something else, but it's going to have to match the requirements of the PS1. I believe that has a very large inrush, though. But if you have a motor, then you must have the NP1 that you had mentioned earlier.
NP1.
Yeah.
I got you. All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your help. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I'm going to pop the cover off and take a picture, find out, and then we'll start from there. I really appreciate it, man. Peace of mind. Thank you so much. Listen, I'll send the customer or whoever are going to be purchasing that power supply to you guys. Okay?
Don't give them any part numbers. Just don't.
Understood. Yeah.
Keep that stuff confidential. All of a sudden, going to Amazon.
No. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. Please subscribe and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.